Let's go downstairs and listen to Buck Showalter as he meets with the Moogie.
Making green so difficult to hit today?
Just like, breaking ball, real late break, We knew it coming in that he presented a problem, and for a lot of teams, just like he did his last outing. And, that's why he was pitcher of the year in their organization last year. He's got good stuff, good playing, had a good slider in command of it. I think their club threw 54 off-speed pitches today. I was just looking at it. It's a lot of off-speed pitches.
He threw several different. He threw a slider, a curveball,
not really.
Sinker. Just
hit a two-seamer, both sides of the plate. Mixing a few change-up, a lot of sliders. Cutter here and there.
We were talking a little bit before the game about the uncertainty when you're facing a guy for the first time.
Yeah, it's not really uncertainty. I mean, there's so much information. You can watch every pitch they've thrown. There's no substitute for getting in there in the box off of them. Just like, whether it's a 4 o'clock start, a 7 o'clock start, or 1 o'clock start, you're going to have success if you do what he did today.
What do you think of Tillman?
Good. It's another one of those that kind of gets looked at, not probably properly appreciated because of what the other guy was doing. It wasn't a real. He had people out there a lot, and it seemed to be a hitter or two away from letting it get away from him, but he didn't. We've seen that a lot with Chris. He kept us engaged there, 1-0, and we had a really good relay down the right field line. Jonesy threw another guy out at the plate, and so I'm proud of that. But I just couldn't mount much off a guy that was on top of his game today.
With Chris, last year in the first half, he makes the All-Star team. He goes 11-3.
Talking about Tillman?
Yeah, okay. With the 11-3, the 3.95 ERA. It seems like this year we were talking about him being up and down and everything else, but his numbers really aren't that far. He's 7-5 with a 4.11 ERA. It's not that far.
Well, I appreciate you saying that because that's true. That's what he. I think the one area that's been more of a challenge for him is the walks. He'd like to get that a little under control, but he's done a better job in the first inning or two. He got right back in sync with the first hitter, but he's not. I think it bodes well, hopefully, for the rest of the season because he seems to be getting a more consistent mechanically as we go. I hope that's the case. We're going to need him.
I was going to say, would you take that first half? Is that first half?
Me or him?
You.
You understand how hard it is to do, but at the same time, we know, we won't. We as teammates, coaching staff, which we all feel like we're the same. We want to figure out a way for got to be as good as he can every time out there. And Chris, on a given night, has a level that puts him up in a high status.